They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Well, these two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this season with the Jets winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 33 yards that time.
On gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Jets.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down, Jets.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
2nd and 4. And he completes it to Wilson. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash.
Touchdown! Pat Freiermuth with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold by... scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Allen off the play fake. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Hardman on the return. Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that's what friends are for.
Right? As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
They go play action here on 1st down. He finds Wilson. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 64 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Atwell now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Now a play fake here on 1st down. A short one there to Freiermuth. Down inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as Touchdown, Jets.
Pat Freiermuth. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jets take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
21-0, our score after one. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. Atwell now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First down, here's the run with Cook. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Throwing now is Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 36 yards. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up a throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
First down, New York.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
Second and 10. On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll run with Hall. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down.
New York.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman, 27 yards. And the Jets are able to add on to that lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Atwell now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On second down, Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 6 yards there on the keeper at second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, He just comes down with the ball.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Allen now looks to throw. And this is into the hands of Campbell downfield. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Cook is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Cook. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now a timeout called for by the defense, so that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Allen now on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. That escapes this. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. So a decision to make there. They decline the penalty as they'd rather force the 4th down. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills are forced to settle for 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1-yard gain brings up
2nd and 9 now.
at the 26-yard line.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. Oh, and that is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Atwell now from his end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So they take the deficit into the lockers. You know they had plans to receive the football. A nice drive, instead a fumble on the kickoff.
And that can be demoralizing right there because, as you pointed out, they had designs on coming out and, okay, we're going to change things here in the second half. Instead, with a deficit already, they cough it up, and now they've got to find a way to keep the score from mounting bigger against them.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And check down, complete to Hall. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Hardman. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play.
Gonzalez's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Atwell now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
On play action, Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Again, it's Cook.
Takes it to about the 37.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
56.
Allen going to change this at the line.
56. Look out.
To throw on 3rd down. Allen. And that is incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Running for it. Here's Cook. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again. And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They run it again with Cook. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
Cook up the gut.
And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Myers on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Alert! What's that?
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. And the Bills
From midfield, here's Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
a gain of 24 yards.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Allen off the play fake, rolling to his right.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Go, go. What's that?
Play action. Now it's Allen. Caught right side, Davis. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
What's that?
Now Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Paris Campbell, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Here's Mecole Hardman. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Breece Hall racing to the end zone. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Jets are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Atwell now from his end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. From the 20, here's second down and 3. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra.
Touchdown! Garrett Wilson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Jets have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Atwell now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, They were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Alert, alert, alert!
Throwing now is Allen. And this is Cook with a grab. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To the air, Allen. Campbell making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Now Allen going to change it up. Now Allen again. Right back to Cook for another completion.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now they'll audible to something else. 3rd down. Here's a run by Cook.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Now how about this? They'll change it at the line. One final try here for Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here. Hall has it knocked loose. Oh, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally coughed it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Escaping the pressure right.
To the right side and complete to Atwell.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
That's another Bills. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Allen going to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Bills get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. A little jet sweep to start the drive.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
He finds Wilson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Giants, they're a win away now from running the table here in the regular season. They moved to 16-0 on the year.